guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video that was requested by one of my viewers, and that is a what's in my bag video, and it is featuring my new Louis Vuitton Speedy Bandolier in the size 30. So if you didn't watch my unboxing of this, I will link it down below. But one of my viewers asked that I do a what's in my bag once I started using this. And I'm not gonna lie, I started using this bag like literally right away. Like immediately I started using this bag. I was so excited to get it, and honestly, I am so in love with this bag. I cannot tell you. I'm thrilled to pieces that I purchased this. I don't regret it for 1 second. So if you are looking for a video to substantiate your negative feelings about the Speedy 30 Bandolier, then this is not the video for you, because you are not going to hear me say anything bad about this bag, at least not at this point. I have only had it for a week, and I've been using it non-stop since the day that I got it, and I have to say that I absolutely am in love with it. I think I stated in one of my other videos that I'm a little worried about my other Louis Vuitton pieces and how much use they're going to actually get after purchasing this one. Like, honestly, I should have just bought this one first, and I probably would only own one Louis Vuitton piece, because that's how much I love this bag. But I don't use a base shaper, and I don't use an organizer. I did purchase one to go with this bag, but I ended up returning it because I didn't really like the way it made the bag look. It made the bag look really boxy, and I already put a lot of items in my bag to begin with, so I just felt like I didn't really need a base shaper or an organizer, because I usually organize with pouches. So this is one of my Micheal Kors puffs that I bought quite a long time ago when I purchased my Savannah satchels. I had bought some fur puffs to go with them, and then I just put my lock that came with the bag on the little loop here, just to keep it out of the way. I didn't want to put it on the zipper because I was worried that with all of the back and forth motion of the zipper, I would get the lock all scratched up. So I just put it on the front, kind of as a little ornament. And I do have a luggage tag on the way, a Damier Ebene luggage tag. I'm really excited because they are starting to get really strict about ordering luggage tags for their clients, because they want you to own a piece of luggage in order to purchase the luggage tag. And so even if you try telling them that you own a pre-loved piece, they want you to bring it in. So I got really lucky, and my CA did let me go ahead and order a luggage tag. So I have one coming on the way. She said it could take a few weeks to get it because they don't get in a big hurry to send those to you. Anyway, so I will go ahead and just do a really quick review on the exterior of the bag. So the bandolier, oh my gosh, I cannot talk today. The bandolier is the one that has the straps on the side, and it has a shoulder strap that you can attach. And I like this version better than the classic, because while I do like to carry this most of the time handheld or in the crook of my arm, if I get tired of holding it that way, or if I just need my hands to be free, I do have this option. Now, I only keep the 2 pieces attached to mine. I don't keep the 3rd piece attached because most of the time I don't carry this crossbody. I'm not a real big crossbody girl. I feel like my boobs are too big to be crossbody, because when I put on a crossbody bag, it just really kind of draws attention to a certain area, and I just don't feel comfortable with where the strap ends up laying. So I tend to not be a crossbody girl, and I do like using this one just on the shoulder as a shoulder strap. Okay, so I have the bag zipped right now, and on the bandolier, it does have double zips. On the classic, it has 1 zipper, and it has a leather zipper pull. This one has the dual metal zipper pulls. So most of the time I just leave my bag open. I don't bother to close it. This bag is packed down with stuff right now because I've been really busy. I'm off of work right now. We don't go back until January the 7th, and so I have pretty much everything in my bag that I just need to cart around with me on a daily basis as I go run errands and stuff. One of the things I love so much about this bag is the beautiful pop of red that you see when you open it up. Now, as you can see, my bag is crammed full of stuff from end to end, front to back. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get started. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna pull out is this little pouch right here. I picked this up from Hobby Lobby, and I use this just to hold like my electronics and stuff, and I have like mints in here. I keep a little lotion in here because I don't really want a lotion just like roaming around freely inside my bag, because I'm afraid that it's going to, the top's gonna come off and it's gonna get lotion everywhere, and then I'll be really upset. And then I keep my little technology things in here, and this is what I keep my iPhone cord in. This is normally what I keep my son's, he has an Android, and this is what I usually keep his cords in. So those things are in there. I have, okay, if you haven't tried this gum, you have to try it. This gum is so yummy. It is the Fairytale Fruit Gum. If you haven't tried this, you have to try it. It tastes so good. Like, literally, I love this gum. Sorry about that. I had to adjust my lighting. It was getting really dark and shady. The sun is going down, so I had to turn a light on. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. And then I just have some mail in here, and pretty much that's all I keep in this pouch. I like to keep things compartmentalized because then it just makes it so much easier for me to find the items that I'm looking for, and I don't have to rummage around in my bag and try to find them afterwards. So that's that. And the next thing I have in here is my pochette from my Neverfull MM. I like to keep this in all of my bags because I do try to keep my receipts in here. Currently, I don't have many receipts. I do keep some coupons. And then, of course, if you've seen any of my other What's in My Bags, you've seen this little book, and that's what I keep all of my login information for the different various websites that I have memberships to, or like school logins. With my school, you have to change your password every 90 days, and sometimes I forget what I changed it to, so I always just keep track of that kind of stuff in here. And then the last thing I have in here is a fingernail file from Isaac Mizrahi. I always have to have a fingernail file with me. There's nothing worse than breaking a fingernail during the day and then you're stuck with a jagged nail like all day long. It's so miserable. The next thing I have in here is my Louis Vuitton small cosmetic pouch or bag, whatever it's called. I have this thing loaded down. I keep this in all of my bags. This is probably one of my favorite purchases, but like it is so full of stuff. I don't know if you want me to go through all of this. If you don't, you can forward through this part, but I have my Rihanna Fenty Diamond Gloss, or Diamond Milk, I think it's called. Yeah, Diamond Milk. I love this stuff. I use this as a topper to most of my lipsticks now. I just love it. And then I have my trusty tweezers. These things are so old. They're in all of my What's in My Bag videos. I have another lip product. This is Sephora, and it's just kind of like a really bright, vibrant reddish orange. I have an Elizabeth & James Nirvana Rose Rollerball. I love this stuff so much. I finally broke down and bought the bottle because I just really, really enjoy this one a lot. And then I have a small Tarte blush, or if you're my son, he calls this brand Tarte. And it is in the color Sweet. It came with a little chubby lipstick that matched, and I don't even know what happened to that. I think I used it all. This is the Stila Stay All Day Liquid Lipstick. I love this. This is actually the color I have on today, and it's called Nudo. And I have another one. This is Milani, and this is their Amore Shine. These are wonderful lip products. If you have never tried Milani products, they're actually really good for a drugstore brand. I've really never tried anything except their lip products, so I can't really speak to how good their other stuff is, but I know their lip products are really good. And this one is in the color Charming. I love this color. It's one of my favorites. It's just a really pretty nude pink. And then I have another Elizabeth & James Rollerball. This one is the Nirvana Black. I just picked this one up. picked this one up about, oh, I don't know, a few days before Christmas. It came in a set, and if you didn't know, they are going to be discontinuing the black and the white Elizabeth and James. So if you like this and you don't have any left, or you want to get it for the first time, I would try to get it now, because they told me that they're doing away with these, and I'd purchased them at Sephora. And then I have my trusty Jo Malone lip balm. This stuff is rich with vitamin E. It's really, really nourishing to your lips. It does not have an SPF, but it is still a really, really good lip balm. I do love this lip balm a lot. I highly recommend it. It's really expensive though. It's like $30, but I bought this a long time ago, like 6-7 months ago, and I still have a lot left. A little goes a long way with that stuff. I have a Benefit WhatsApp highlighter that I just use. I carry this around with me because, you know, if your highlight starts wearing off or whatever, and this stuff is really, really good, and it gives you a really pretty color, glow to your skin, and I feel like any skin tone could use this. So I have that in there. So much stuff. I have a L'Occitane lotion, which I don't really care too much about the way that one smells, so I don't use it much. I have a Bare Minerals Mineral Veil powder. Sometimes I use this just to get the shine off of my face. I have a very oily skin. It's like an oil slick by the end of the day. I have this Buxom Big Tease, what is it called? Like a travel size sample or something. Luxury size sample, or I don't, deluxe sample, that's what it's called. And then I have this MAC lipstick, and it is in the color Fanfare. This is one of my favorite MAC colors. It's really pretty pink. I love pinks. They're probably my favorite. I'm trying to get away from wearing so much pink lipstick and trying to add darker lipsticks and more pigmented lipsticks, but it's really hard to break old habits. I have a, oh, okay, I lied. This is a Milani product. It's the Supreme Kohl Kajal eyeliner. This stuff works really good. It is very, very, very black. So, yeah, if you're looking for a very intensely black eyeliner, this one definitely will get the job done. It's old, so it's all scratched up. It's been hanging out in the bottom of my makeup bag all this time. And then I have my little tiny blush brush to go with my blush that I keep in my purse. I have a spoolie because you never know when you're going to need a spoolie. I have a little kabuki brush to go with my Bare Minerals powder. Wow, like all this was in this little tiny. This thing holds a lot. Like, don't let the description of it being small fool you, because it holds a lot of stuff, as you can see. And then this is just a flesh toned pencil from Rimmel, I believe. And here's a little trick. If you have like a blemish or some really, really bad under eye circles that just concealer's not cutting it, this is the flesh toned eyeliner, and it's supposed to go in your waterline, and it makes your eyes look bigger and brighter, but I never use it that way. I use this as a touch-up concealer, and it is freaking amazing. Like, that's the only reason I buy these anymore, as a touch-up concealer. So yeah, so that's in there. I need to buy another one because that one is almost gone. And then I have a couple of mints and a big bobby pin. My trusty NYX blotting papers that have been hanging out in my makeup bags forever. And that's pretty much all that's in here. That's the 2 mints I just showed you. So that was in my makeup bag. Then I have my Erin Condren, oops, it's upside down, bullet journal. I love bullet journaling. I never thought I was a bullet journaler until I purchased one of these, and then I love how it just enables you to be so creative with the way you decorate your pages and how you bullet journal, and it's just so, I love it. I absolutely love it. Like, I probably will never go back to a regular style of journaling ever again. This is what the pages normally look like, and then after I'm done decorating them, they end up looking something like these. So I love bullet journaling. I really don't have any kind of method to my madness. I just sort of put stickers wherever I see fit, and I use them also to divide up the days. So yeah, just love bullet journaling. And I love these Erin Condren ones because they are pretty slim. Well, they start off pretty slim, like they start off really slim, and they fit very nicely inside of your bag. They don't take up a lot of real estate in your handbag, so I really like those. The next thing I have in here is my, I picked this up at Hobby Lobby also. How beautiful is this color? It's a velvet bag. It's so pretty. Like, I just love it. It looks like something that you would pick up from Victoria's Secret. I think I paid like $5 or $6.99 for this, and I just use this for my female items, but I also use it as my pen case. So I've kind of tried to, you know, consolidate the use of this one particular bag. So I have my pens in there and my personal items, and that's what I keep inside this pretty little velvet pouch. The color reminds me of the color that one of the Gucci Marmont velvet flap bags is in. It's a really pretty color. Really striking and stunning. The next thing I have in my purse is my Ray-Bans. I love my Ray-Bans. I have a couple of pairs of Ray-Bans. I like aviator glasses. They tend to be what I veer mostly towards. These are the rainbow ones, and yeah, like I'm not going to show you my big mess in the glare, but that is my vanity in front of me here. But yeah, so I have my Ray-Bans, and they are the rainbow, green rainbow colored murals, and they're in my bag. And then I also have my I did a reveal on this. This is my Henry Bendel Belmont wallet on a chain. I'm so in love with this wallet, guys. It is absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. I'm so glad that I was able to pick it up before Henry Bendel goes out of business. If you didn't catch my last video, which was my small Henry Bendel haul, I think I named it my last ever Henry Bendel haul. But if you didn't catch that, I did kind of a small review on this. This is in the color Petrol, and it's so pretty because it looks like an oil spill, which is why they named it Petrol. And this is in their kind of like caviar patent leather. It's a gorgeous wallet. I love it so much. It's so huge. This is where you attach the little chain. I'm not going to pull all of that out because then this video will be hella long. It's already probably going to be long as it is. And then the next thing I have in here, we're getting close to being empty, is my mini pochette that I carry with me absolutely everywhere. This is my little ride or die piece. This is kind of like my little, I don't want to say a catch-all because it isn't really a catch-all. It has a ton of stuff in it. It's more like my little medicine bag. So this is where I keep like my eye drops. I have the Lumify eye drops. If you have not tried these brightening eye drops, you need to check these out. They are pretty expensive for over-the-counter eye drops, but they make your eyes so white and bright, and they just really just give you a refreshed look. Like, if you haven't tried them, you have to try them. You can get them at Walmart, any of the drugstores. Then I also have my prescription eye drops. I have really bad eye allergies, so I have to take allergy eye drops, so I have those in there. I have my Cocoa Floss, Pure Strawberries, dental floss. I cannot go anywhere without dental floss. And I have my little pill case with some 2 ibuprofen in there. I also cannot go anywhere without ibuprofen because I suffer from intense migraines. I have my poopery that I have transferred into this little blue cobalt glass bottle or dispenser. It's a little spray bottle. I picked this up at Hobby Lobby, and it was like $2.99, and I just thought that this was just a more manageable size than the big huge poopery bottle that they have. And I have nail clippers. Can't go anywhere without nail clippers. Another thing of medication. I have my little trusty lighter that I've shown in almost all of my videos. I have little tummy trouble pills. I have a tea bag. I have my nail clippers. Another thing that I cannot be without is my nail clippers. And I think that is, oh, I have my pocket knife that my dad gave me. And then I also have my little, oh my gosh, I can't find it. It just like hid somewhere from me. Here we go. My little rune stone that I carry around. And this one is the symbol which stands for strength. I don't know if you can see it or not. There you go. And so I just kind of keep that with me at all times. It's kind of like a little good luck charm, but I don't know. I feel like it's a good luck charm. So that is all that I have in my mini pochette. And then, let me see. Oh, and then on the D-ring right here, I have my key clay. And in here, I just keep my car fob. I just have to have it in there because my car is push button start. So as long as I have my key fob in my purse or near me, then I can get into my car and I can start it. And then I have my house key, and those are the only two things that I keep in my key clay. So now that is everything that was in the main compartment, and I'm going to move on to the zipper here. Let me turn it around. Okay, in the zipper, and then we'll be done. I keep my little keys for my lock in their little bag. I have my little, I use this to keep my birth control pills in and it's just a little card holder, but I got this from Fossil, and it's really soft and buttery, but it does a great job at just concealing my birth control pills. So I just keep those in there, and I like to keep them in that little zipper pocket because then they're easy for me to get to and I don't forget to take them every day. This is just the receipt for my bag. And then my home alarm fob to disarm the alarm, and then a hair thing. If you haven't tried these are like, I think the brand is like Teleties or I don't know, something. I got a bunch of them at Hibbett Sports, and they were kind of pricey, but man, these are so good. They hold your hair in place and they don't leave a bump, so I highly recommend these. And I got some little tiny ones too, so these are good to have. So I like to keep one of those in my purse, even though I don't really ever tie my hair back much. I don't like tying my hair back. So anyway, so if you are curious about how much this bag costs, it's empty now. So as you can see, with it empty, it does have a sag to it. Not too bad though. And I love this bag so much. I don't regret buying it, not 1 second. I'm so happy that I purchased it. And like I said, honestly, I kind of wish it would have been my first Louis Vuitton purchase, because had it been my first, it probably would have, to date, been my last. So when I purchased my Speedy, I had gone there first, and I still had some other shopping I wanted to do. So I purchased it, and then she held on to it for me until I was done. So she didn't want to give me one of those huge envelopes to put my receipt in. So she gave me one of these envelopes instead. And I really like this. I actually like this better. And then it has this little envelope with the little car or truck on it, with all of the luggage on top. I think that is so cute. And then inside is just my receipt from Louis Vuitton. And this bag was, with tax, let me get it open, $1569.63. It's not focusing very well, but yeah. So that was the price of the bag with tax. Without tax, it's $14.50. I know that this bag has gone up in price substantially from the time that it first was released. and I'm just starting to kind of wonder like when they're going to top out with their price. I mean, they have to be about to reach their limit where they can't really, you know, like charge any more for this purse, because I mean, there does come a point in time where it's just not worth the price that they're charging for it anymore. I mean, it is, in my opinion, pretty pricey for what it is, because it is just primarily a canvas bag with leather handles. So, I mean, the only part that's leather on the bag is the straps that go down the side, the actual strap itself, the handles, the chaps, and then the trim, the piping is leather. So this right here is leather. Apart from that, the rest of the bag is a PVC coated canvas. Now, granted, it's very, very durable, and it's, you know, water repellent. It's supposed to be stain repellent. It's actually supposed to be fire retardant as well. So, I mean, I know it is a very durable bag. It's probably more durable than, you know, an all leather bag, but still, I mean, that's a steep price for a bag that is not all leather. And we all know that, you know, we're paying for the name, and we're paying for the, you know, the item that we're buying, not exactly the quality of it. So, yeah, so that's just kind of something you have to keep in mind, you know, when you are thinking about purchasing a Speedy. They are a lot higher than the when you're purchasing the bandolier, they're a lot higher than the classic. They are about $450 higher than the classic, actually. So, yeah, well, I don't know. They're like $430 more, because I think the classic is now $1,020, and not too long ago it was like $970. It wasn't even $1,000, and so yeah, so the prices are going up. I don't know if they're getting ready to have another price increase. I know the last time they had a price increase was in February. So if you are thinking about getting a Louis Vuitton bag, then you might want to try to get one soon, because usually at the beginning of the year, right after the beginning of the year, is when they typically will have their price increases. So yeah, so I'm expecting a price increase to come pretty soon, and I'm actually glad that I was able to get, you know, the 3 bags that I really wanted. The only thing that I really think that I want now, I mean, if I never got another Louis Vuitton purse, I would still be perfectly happy, but if I had my way, there are, I think, 2 more bags that I would like to get, and one of them is I would like to get a large Neverfull in the GM size and in the monogram print, and I would like to get a Neverfull MM in the Damier Azur print. I do love the Damier Azur print, but I know that I won't get as much use out of it because it's so light colored, and I know that I would probably freak out every time I carried it, and I would, you know, keep everybody at like arm's length away from me, like don't touch my bag. But I still want to get a Damier Azur, and I'm not gonna lie, I know that everybody's like, oh, get the Damier Ben, it's a carefree bag. No, it's a carefree bag, yes, but I am still like so particular about my bag. I'm like, no, I paid a lot of money for this bag. I don't care if it's, you know, like carefree. I don't want scratches getting on it, so I'm really careful when I like put my wrist through. I make sure that my watch isn't going to scratch it, because that's how you get scratches on the handles. I've heard a lot of people say I have scratches on my handles and I just don't know how they got there. What do you mean you don't know how they got there? You have rings on in your video. You have a watch on. You don't know how it got there? It got there because when you're putting your hand through, you're scratching it with your jewelry. Or even if you have something that has like a zipper on it, or, you know, the littlest thing could scratch it, because this leather is not the same as the straps on the Neverfull. This is more of the softer, buttery leather that is on the trim on the Neverfull. That's a Damier Ebene. So it's not quite as hardy as what people think. Yeah, it's not going to get water spots on it, and it's not going to show dirt, but it will still get scratched up. So it is still going to show wear if you don't take care of it. But I take care of all my bags, whether they're Louis Vuitton or Micheal Kors or Henry Bendel or, you know, whatever it is. I like to keep my bags clean. I like to keep them, you know, in good looking condition. Just always been very anal about my handbags. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried not to make it too long, but I had to, of course, stop it a couple of times. So if you have any questions, please feel free to post them down below. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and you want to see more content like this. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. Don't forget to hit the little notification bell so that when I do upload a new video, you will be notified. And I would be so thrilled to add you to my YouTube family. It's growing slowly but surely, and so I think I just hit over 600 subscribers. So I don't know, that's still crazy to me. Like, I still can't believe there's like 600 people out there who want to hear what I have to say, but I love it. So anyway, I would love it if you joined, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.